Hey everybody, this is Arizona Green Tea. I am just now getting over my sickness, so that's good. But this is a little how-to, I guess how-to Jarvan. I mean, I'm not gonna really teach you, but I'm gonna tell you how I build him, play him, and all of that sort. So on spawns, I really do different things. If I spawn where I spawned this game, I always start blue. I always like to give the option of a level 3 gank top. It's it's good, especially in ranked games. But this game I do gank mid because I see top is pushed. But as Jarvan, I start with E because it gives attack speed, bonus armor, and it's better for jungle. In this, I max Q first, but I do take one on every ability at 3, so I have one of everything. Right there, I flash because I had red buff and Ari ignite on, so it was a nice little combo of DPS, and we turn on Udyr right here. My shield really helped out, and her charm was really nice. Well done. So, in this game, they do have 2 APs, like really good damage dealers. Gazillion with AP instead of support. So I do end up getting some Merc Treads. I think it's the only AP item I actually got this game because didn't really last that long. They kind of surrendered at like 28 minutes. I do fast forward, made this video I think 15 minutes something long. But I started off with the sphere, but since I had some extra money from shoes, I had like 300 gold, and instead of buying potions and ward up, I decided to get a cloth, maybe for future Randuins quicker. So right here I do a little damage on bottom. You know, appearance helps, it scares them, and it helps even if you don't get a kill. So, and I'm not very good at ganking bot, so if you want to learn that, you probably want to watch another video. I do like to gank mid and top a lot. Snowballing lanes is very powerful. Right here, I thought he was going to use his shadow, so I tried to like lead it and do something cool for my video, but I'm not that good. But I still get the kill. So maxing Q, yeah, it does a lot of damage, so it's very nice when you gank and you can still do damage and you still have the CC. You don't really need more passive armor when you can just do a lot more damage. And this Gragas didn't really ward very early, and so we kind of killed him. Right here we didn't though, because his ultimate canceled my E thing, so it's kind of weird, but I think we do get him in here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I always lead my thing a little bit in case he like does his belly roll thing, and it will still stop him if I lead it a little bit and knock him up, and it won't go all the way, so that's what I was going for. So, back at ganking mid. Yeah, Ari lands a pretty good charm right here. I didn't want to use my EQ till I knew he used his shadow, but right there, I don't know. I just decided to do it. So as Jarvan, max Q, and then after Q, E. I think it's better than the shield, because it does more damage and passive armor, so you won't really need your shield as much. I did tell Ari that she could have the next blue, not this one, which was kind of upsetting. So I kind of typed right there and wasted a little bit of time, but so she kind of made me angry this game, so I didn't really give her a lot of blues. I know, junglers should have the right to tell their laners when they can have the buffs and if they cannot, and they should not complain because it's not like I'm going to her lane and taking all of her farm, and blue buff's what keeps me going in the jungle and keeps me up. I kind of messed up here, underestimating Gragas, so he got Zed, and I didn't really get to chase him because I didn't have mana, of course, because of Ari. But who's gonna play the blink game? Not me. I try to push out the lane so Gragas will miss XP from me. Yeah, the tower. So I push it out, but he does get there, and it also lane resets, so it'll kind of be in the middle for the next thing, so Zed can either get pushed or push out. It's up to him at that point. And as Jarvan, I try to keep my farm up, as any jungler I do, because if you're over leveled, you do more damage and you can counter jungle. So like, yeah, and I do get a lot of ganks in this game, a decent amount for as much as I farmed. Yeah, this Gragas was kind of dumb. to say the least. I ganked him a lot. He even had wards, and he just decided to push out a little bit. He couldn't respond as fast as he should have. He probably should have put it down further or not pushed out as much. In this, I kind of try to look for Zed, get a cool little kill off, but I did not know where he was, and he had wards, so he was alright there. And when people Baron, I'm just gonna say this because it always makes me angry when people take Baron when they're in the lead. If you're winning the game, you should not need Baron, because if they counter you when you're doing it and they kill you, they get 400 from the Baron and Baron buff, which puts them further ahead or catches them up or whatever. If you're in the lead and you don't need Baron, don't try to risk taking it unless you have like 2 inhibitors down and their minions are always being pushed and you have a clear opportunity to do it. Don't risk it. It's never a good idea to throw games. It's just not fun when you lose a Baron because you can't rely on your jungler to smite. I mean, everybody's doing damage to Baron, so when people use abilities, it throws you off on how fast the health's going down, and just don't expect them to get smite every time. And then when they don't blame them. I mean, and often that sometimes people, they stop attacking Baron to attempt to get kills, and it's just mayhem. So right there we get Gragas. I kind of know Udyr is trying to get this blue, so I could have 1v1'd him, but I was trying to play smart, didn't know where Zed was, and Ahri wasn't coming, Zed wasn't at the time. So here Udyr, I knew he was going to come back. I thought he was going to take it here soon. But we do not get him right here because, I don't know, I'm not good enough. So I have FPS spikes this game, quite a few of them. I'll probably tell you when the major one happened. I don't know if it caused my death, but yeah, right here, I knew somebody was going to try to take it, so I smite before I EQ, because he also damaged it, and I knew my smite was almost ready to be able to kill it even on my own. So when he body slammed into me, I just decided to smite and get out of there, and I keep walking because I noticed Zed on one of our earlier ward was on his way. So instead of risking my death, I just decided to walk all the way back. Right now my items are the Ancient Golem, Merc Treads, Warden's Mail, and I'm going to go for a Black Cleaver. It's good for 1v1s, it gives a little bit of health, and it's always nice to have some damage on junglers. Right here, Zed ulted me on accident, which is his bad, but we still get him. And he was trapped in my ult still, so that was cool. There's 2 ways to really build Jarvan, is like really tanky or really damaging, and you can also go bruiser, of course, but I prefer like getting tanky and probably a Black Cleaver and Blade of the Ruined King, depending on how much I'm snowballing. So I think this game I was gonna get a Blade of the Ruined King, but I don't think I got that far. So we take this tower. No, we don't. I kind of juke around with Zed, because what I was doing is walking around the turret, and he couldn't really attack me, and instead of him attacking minions, he was going for me. So the less he attacked me and the minions, I could just sit there and do some more damage. I'm still a little sick. I'm getting over it, so my cough isn't really that bad. Going for a... Ooh, what's it called? I don't even know what it's called. It's the Brutalizer. There we go. Brutalizer, I'm going for that right now. Getting blue buff to make Ahri mad that I won't give it to her. It's always a great thing to do as a jungler, is just make your teammates mad when they pissed you off. Yeah, and they think it's your fault when being a jungler is stressful. Everybody blames the jungler, but yeah. Ahri did okay. I did kind of help her, same with Zed. Our bot lane didn't really need much help anyways, and ganking a Zillion is not fun, because you can just ult your kill, and it's not very exciting. So I flashed ulted right there, not knowing that Ahri was going to go back in, but I wasted both because I didn't even get the kill. It was alright. She gets the tower right here. And right here, I always check like the bottom of the bush. I didn't think you'd go back in, and it's a good way to secure the kill, make sure he doesn't run away with body slam or anything. So there's like a bug. I don't know if it's still on. I haven't played Jarvan a lot. I was just got off a mini ban. Yeah, now I get banned a lot. But where you like hit EQ and your thing goes down, you don't get to Q to it. I think that happens to me once this game. I'm not sure, but it gets really annoying. Like right there, I think I was gonna go jump on Zed over there, but he kind of. And right here at an FPS spike where I just like try to walk away, and my screen just kind of froze, so it just kept clicking. Didn't know what I was doing, but I probably would have died regardless. That's fine. And I do a little zoom in on my body because I had like a 20-second spawner and I turned it to like 4 times speed. I just want a little dramatic scene right here. If I was good at editing, I probably would have put in some dramatic music. Would have been nice. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Right here, I could have killed Udyr, or I could have fought him, but I didn't really. And as you notice on the minimap, he kind of just sat there, and I was a little suspicious when I saw him right here not doing anything. I ran up to him and I was like, maybe he DC'd. So I decided to wait a little bit. Yeah, and you can see it on the screen, but when I was there, I just thought he was running away. But he did DC, and they call that high elo respect if you don't kill someone if they disconnect. I mean, I don't really do it. High elo respect, it's usually diamond players that don't do it. Other people just kind of scumbag and kill it, free gold, whatever, but it's very, like, the person who DC'd would appreciate it if you didn't kill him, and it's always a cool thing to do, just not kill a DC. So I mean, I'm not even really high elo. I'm probably like, I'm platinum, not diamond or anything. I just don't take advantage of things like that because I have lag myself, and if I die from a DC, it just, yeah, it's not the best thing. I get a little scared here soon because I didn't have much mana. I was thinking about using my W, but I didn't have enough mana. If I used my W, I wouldn't be able to EQ out. So on Jarvan, I mean, tanky is always nice. I'm going for Randy's right now. They have 3 ADs, 2 APs. They don't really have tanky, so more defense and stuff is always nice. And right now I throw my E, which just because it gives your teammates passive attack speed and stuff, it will give you the assist. So if you ever want some gold and you're not in range, throw your E towards them and you'll get the assist just for increasing their attack speed. Right here I was trying not to take tower hits, but the tower range is OP. What I should have done right there is throw my E outside just in case they all came and tried to jump us and we needed to run. But I threw it close. It increases the attack speed, but it's still dangerous. Try to push out the lane. Didn't do too well on it. I think I took a tower hit here too. We win here soon. I think it's a couple minutes away, but I'm always trying to get my buffs and XP money. It's always nice to keep up with other players. It's always annoying when you're underleveled as a jungler. It's hard to get back up. I keep stealing their blue. Yeah. And I already took the other blue, so having this one was nice. And we didn't Baron. I mean, we didn't need to. We were in the lead. And if they did come and kill us, then they could have pushed, had 400 gold to everybody, and probably killed like 2 or 3 of us. So not risking Baron is always a plus. I say Baron is only really meant to tank if you have a 100% chance that you'll get it and nobody else will. And if you're losing and you get like 2 of them picked, yeah. So Ez just got a quadra kill, and this is where the game's about to end. So I just start running towards there, get my face in the last video picture. But as Jarvan, you know, get defense items, some tankiness. Unless you're snowballing and you have a tank on your team, then you can go straight damage. But yeah, so this was a pretty fun game. This is my second game back from my ban, so didn't play for a little bit. I was still a little rusty. But yeah, so that's game over. All right, see you guys later.